Hello and welcome everyone, I am C.S.Gilmore and this is Pacific Drive. Now I'm just gonna pull back here a second because I want to check a thing. I did some research on these seeds because I was kind of wondering if what I was missing on in regards to how to make them work. Talking about these seeds here. And yeah, I was on the right path initially with this one. You do have to drop in water. Uh, I guess the rain and puddles didn't count. So I actually have to drop in water. But this one I found out I should be able to activate right here, right now. It's a conductive one, and so if I electrocute it, we should be good. Funky. And now it's an item. Levitator poster? Okay. Plasma, plastic, blue paint. Huh. Okay. How does this work? Oh, wow. This can go all over the place. Let's put this one here. Levitator. Not sure what that's about. Smoky bright levitator. Not what I'm familiar with. Also, I was expecting something different than an anatomy layout, almost. There we go. Put that in there. Okay. That's all set though, and we are prepped. As you can see, I also found a new parking brake design. Gear shift. Looks like a bent sword of some sort. Let's make sure the gas tank's top. There we go. Alright. We are pretty well prepped here. It looks like we have to do this expedition next, so... I guess it's already prepped. I don't click on anything like I expected I would. Intense radiation. Scrap vehicles are plentiful, and trade scrap for goods. Okay. Yeah. I do find it weird that, like, Francis is the one pushing for this, because he even said this looks like it's gonna be dangerous, but he's also the one who's constantly telling all the others, hey, you can't tell the guy to do that, that's dangerous. Bubblehead, friend, bubblehead. All right. I think I'm as set as I can be, all things considered. Took a while, but I got my car fixed up about as well as I could with the current resources. I am going to need to get a lot more resources. And I know I definitely want to make sure I try to grab some fabric on this run, because if I don't, Forest residential details. Alright, so wait, do I have to travel here first? Or do I go here next? Okay, so this is where I start. Got it. Alright, so we go here first. Also, that poster I hung up, that's a new thing. I don't think they had posters before. I don't remember ever finding a poster in my initial playing of this game. Been a while now. So I think that's something they added since I played last. Which is kind of cool. I like that they're adding things like that. This will take you a while to load in. Alright. He did mention I am going to need a lot of energy, so let's set our destination for there. Intense radiation issues, okay. Yeah, we'll set our destination for there. We can grab that and then grab that on the way out to the exit. So yeah, we need to grab as much energy as... Well, what is this? Is this the thing I can scan? Nope, just a random gas tank sitting here. Okay. I wondered if it might be something weird because I'm not used to just seeing a gas tank sitting there. That way up. There's more nice. I wonder if... what's the line for... Charge arc device with anchors. Okay, it's actually in my expedition requirements. Okay, one second. That's a new anomaly for me. Shaker. And it's, by the way, I should mention, it is important to scan anomalies, not just to get info on them, but because if you do, like, you have to scan certain anomalies in order to get, certain research on them. Some things you can research are like, oh, you can't research this until you scan this specific anomaly or 2 electric anomalies or something like that. So, very important. If you see something weird, make sure you scan it. You'll regret it later, otherwise. Alright. Go and collapse the notifications. No, because I don't really need a notification saying, hey, go check scrap. Or go grab these things you always grab anyway. I'm gonna stop and check that out. Those trucks usually have something nice. Hello, truck. Should take long. What have we got here? Surfboard? Wait, why am I in danger? Danger? Why was I getting a danger notification? Radiation, maybe? I'm not sure what is going on. Ooh, Liberator. That's the thing that'll let me take items from one thing and add it to another. Don't care about those beats. I'm gonna leave those. Must have been just a touch of radiation attached to that. Wait. I'm in danger again here too? Is something going on that I don't know about condition-wise? What is it? I'm not quite sure what the deal is there. Alright, well, moving on. Should be close enough to where I want to be. Turn off the lights so I don't kill my battery. I think over there is one of the things I need, but let me grab stuff out of here quickly. Excuse me. Why am I getting danger notifications when I look into things? Is that a glitch due to this being a new patch? Or is there something I don't know about? I've already scanned that one. I love the look of this place right now. Wait, why am I getting weirdly staticky vision? Alright, let's check these vehicles real quick just for some good before I grab the other stuff. Seen a few good things, but not a ton of them. Oh, this one I can just put one. Got it. I think I had one of the things I needed to. Yes, okay, I can make a. I needed a pressurized cartridge. Didn't have one, and I needed one in order to make a new impact hammer. So that's perfect. Alright, good enough. I'm happy with what we've grabbed. That'll give me some useful resources. I don't remember that being a thing. What is this? Jumper cable. Geared anchor. I don't remember this being a thing before. Was this always a thing? Or is this new? I'm gonna have to pay more attention to these in the future, see if there's always a jumper cable attached to these things. Oh wait, I can't just grab it. It's locked down. Okay, this is new. I have to bring my car over here and grab and hook it up to the jumper cable to get the power? Okay, that's different. Unfortunately for me, that means I have to drive my vehicle off-road, and my vehicle is not made for off-road. What's this weirdly yellow car up here? Is it just a yellow car, or is it... Oh, good. It's a... Actually, wait. If I'm lucky, it'll have some really good stuff on it. 2 of my tires are off-road tires now, though, so I guess I'm a little better equipped for... What do I need here? Let me drop those off. Let me make an impact hammer. Nope, wait. I had a gas cylinder. Oh, it's a pressurized cartridge. Never mind. I grabbed... Ah, my car definitely has a quirk. Okay. Let me equip this. If I'm lucky, this will have an armored door. Panel, or door. Yes. Okay. They're not in the best of shape because I just blasted them off. But this is good. I can equip these in place of some of what I've already got. Like, this crude door could come off. A good panel for that. There we go. That's excellent. That'll give us a lot of good stuff. I can't get any more out of that, unfortunately, because that only had that one use in it. From the looks of it, unless I just dropped it on the ground here. Nope, looks like it had that one use. Well, I got good use out of it, though. I mean, I got 2 items out of that instead of just the one. The placement worked out a lot better than anticipated. Oh, hey, an impact hammer. I was needing that. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Ooh, storm's picking up. Okay. Before I do anything else, let me grab some repair putty, because back that up, and just put that in. There we go. That'll patch up the worst of it. Now my vehicle should be considerably more sturdy than it was. Go in there. I'm gonna keep those on me for healing. I'm gonna use those. Because I have injured. That is definitely a quirk. So every time I shut the back of my car, it honks. All in all, as far as quirks, possible quirks go, that is a very minor one that I am okay with. I can easily get fixed later, but for now, it's not a particularly annoying one. Like, some quirks get really problematic. Like, every time you do this, the doors pop open. Every time you brake, for example, everything pops open, and that can be a problem because then you just lose a lot of stuff very easily, or like knock a door off on a tree. Okay, so what am I supposed to do with this exactly? I grab this. Where do I hook it up? Do I hook it up to my ARC device, or do I hook it up to my car engine? Battery. Okay, not to that. So probably to my battery. Alright. And boom. Oh, I understand now. I'm putting charge from my battery into the ARC device to unlock it. Oh. That could come back and bite me real bad. How's my battery look? Oh, shoot. I gotta find a way to charge my battery here really quick. What did that say? Manually charging battery. Wait, hang on. Can I make a thing now? I didn't have enough equipment to make a jumper cable before. I need copper wire. That's not good. I gotta find copper wire. Otherwise, I guess I better be real careful about what I do with my car. Driving into that would probably just hurt me. I don't think it actually charged my battery unless I had a special equipment designed to. Actually, I might get copper wire from that. Okay. If I break these, I might get what I need. And that would allow me to get my car fixed up. Also, I get some useful resources with the plasma. Alright, there's one copper wire. I just need one more. Spark tower. Then I'll have enough to make a jumper cable. Fix everything. Go. Okay. Nice. It gave me just what I needed. Nice scenery. I love the look of this place sometimes. Ooh, I need a heal. I've gotten a little too irradiated. Oh dear. I gotta really put that. Okay. Use one of these med kits because I forgot that health point. Then build jumper cable, battery jumper, constructed. And we're gonna hold on to that for now and just move because I don't want to. I have to get that last item real quick before the zone closes in on me. That's right. There's a mountain. Wait. Great for me. Is there a better way to go? Can I go up this thing? Run through some foliage. Okay, can I go up this hill? It's a little steep. Come on, car, don't fail me now. Alright, we're up. through. Everything's holding together pretty well. Tires are holding, despite everything. Down there. Okay. Wish I could see over the hood a little better. Okay, gotta watch out for rocks, because those will wreck me. As well as anything else. This area. So, I am losing traction on this. Let me go right. Where is this place? There it is. I got a nice little shelter there. Please tell me this isn't another one I have to charge. It looks like it is. Okay. Well, this is why I saved up my jumper cable, though. So, pull that, do that. Brakes on. Oh, that's not good. Radiation's closing in. I had to do this during a major anomaly section. Alright, I got the jumper cable ready. Ready to go. Throw the switch. That did not charge as much as I was hoping it would. Can you move? A little further over here, please. Alright, that radiation section was a little problematic. Just right where I don't need it. Got the necessary stuff. Well, I missed my car, so let's win. Okay, that did not miss me though. I don't dare move my car at this moment. Let's check in here real quick. I've got just enough time. I should be able to grab some resources, and it's looking like I'm going to need to get more jumper cables before I can progress. Oh, there it is. Door. Here we go. These have the resources I need to do this. Nope. That. 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 Grab it. Grab it. Not grabbing that. Grab. Okay, that had some good resources though. I can work with this. Real careful game to my car. Ooh, okay, apparently that was just don't have enough to make another battery. Okay. Well, that's all going in there. That's going in there. We're getting in the car, and we're good. Clear out of here. Going to there. Let me just mark that location on the nearest road. I damaged my vehicle a little. Light. As much as I don't want to have to turn on the light and kill my battery faster, I need light. Okay, now I don't. Go there. Alright, so that's a cool feature, having to use your car to get hold of the energy for the limb device. I like that touch. Not great for my current standing, though, given my resources are very limited, and I don't have what I need to really do this. Alright. Let's move away from you. Ooh, that's a new anomaly. Okay, I think we're far enough away, and I am facing the wrong direction. Exit is over there. I'm going to just stop out real quick to scan this. Can't I scan this? Can open it. That is a giant table saw running through everything. That's not good for my health. Uh-oh, zone's closing in, about to start collapsing fully. I have to get out. I know. Everything's bad. This is what I get for taking my time getting things done. Learning how they're doing new things. Alright. What the heck is that? Ooh, that actually could be good. Sometimes when the zones start breaking down, new goodies arrive. Like, say, emergency limb energy. Or other goods that can pop out to die. But I will grab this right now. Here, barely missed my car. Yeah, it did not miss me. Oh, the cigar. Ow. Oh, come on. How am I supposed to... Where did my limbs go? Alright. I got that. Oh, that would be really good if I could go back for it. I gotta get out of the blast zone. Okay. There's the limousine I saw. Work around it. Watch out for the blades. Oh, for the love of Pete, these blasters are really not working for me. Here comes the zone's collapse. Also not good for me. Okay, toss that in. Close this. Get that. Get this. Use this. Come on, use it. Alright. Oh, do I really want to cut back and try to get that? If I do, it's going to be dangerous. But that could be very worth it. Those are special things that sometimes drop out of places when the zone starts collapsing. And they usually have some really good resources. Including probably enough stuff to fix up the car roads. Among other issues. But I better hurry it up, because not healthy. Fortunately, I have to go kind of around and about to get... If I move quick, I think I'll be okay. Looks like this road's mostly clear of anomalies, at least major obstacles. Hurry it up. Oh shoot. Now the zones wipe out zones coming in way too fast. I'm not gonna make that. As much as I want those goodies, too much. That is coming in too quickly for me to run over and grab it. Well, at least we got some extra limb energy out of that. Hopefully the next area won't collapse quite as quick and we'll have a little more time to work on things. Because I'm going to have to fix up my car as soon as I get there. Keep moving. Drive. Okay, let's clear this. Fired. Yes, we'll try the best. Like that, okay. Oh, this is gonna scrap for me anyway. Alright. This charged my battery a little. Not sure if it did or not. Vehicle protection compromised. Great, I'm taking damage. I know. I'm moving. Taking damage even inside the vehicle because of all this garbage. Alright, we made it out of there. We're good. That was rough. High instability, check conditions. Yeah, no. So now we move to this area, and then we just have to get out. Not the best run for supplies or anything, but I think we'll live as long as this doesn't go horribly wrong. We got a lot more energy, so that should help. Like that extra limb power we picked up there that teleported in as the zone collapsed. That will make a huge difference for our speed in getting out of here, probably. Alright, come on. Alright, what are we looking at? I need to... Okay, there's only one to grab. That's good. And then we can work on getting out of there. So put that there. Looks like we just have to follow the road down to the junction and work with that point. Let me do some repairs. Should be able to fix up a few of these things, at least moderately. Make the worst of it. Charge. There's no fix for that. Okay. Good to know. Fruit bumper. That. This door. Love that I don't have to fix like every little thing, but certain things definitely help. How's my gas doing? I'm okay on gas. Alright. Wait, my headlights are about to die. Well, that's about it for all the repairs I can do. Great. I'm going to get me on the Architects. I do have enough power for it. Ooh. I didn't think of that. Does this also have a battery charger? Or is it just gas? If it's just gas, well, it's still useful, all the power. I'll fill up while I'm here. But if it has a charger as well, that would have been phenomenal. Nope, just gas. Okay, bummer. There are some setups where you can find battery chargers as well, so that's why I was checking. Alright, we're good. Not the ideal conditions. And this one had angry abductors, I believe it said, which means we gotta watch where we're going or we'll be getting dragged everywhere. Sometimes these runs through the zones can be almost relaxing, and then other times you get this, where it's not relaxing in the slightest. Yep. Okay. Follow the road. Nice fog conditions. Oh shoot. That's not good for me. That's bad for my health. And my car. That's another anomaly, though, I need to scan. Sometimes you'll see these weird piles of cars. Wriggling wreck. And yeah, that's what summoned all that electrical stuff around there. They don't react to you as a person, but they react to your vehicle. They don't like your vehicle for some reason. The idea being that potentially they're a little, what's that about? Oh, great. Please stop. My brakes on. No, I'm not letting you drive me into the tree, thank you. Now we're going. We're going now. Zoom, zoom. Come on, vehicle, don't fail me now. We're going. We're getting out of here. Oh, another saw board. Alright, there goes the blade. If I hurry across, I think I'll be fine. I think that's the abductor to the right. Squeeze between this. Squeeze between that. I do need resources. Alright, quick jump out. Not right. That's okay, we're fine. Check this. Series. Alright, new thing. Okay, what resources? Lighthousing. Break it. Oops. Lighthousing. Oh, I know why it's saying danger. I bet the settings for the expedition don't allow for pausing in the menu. So it's saying, hey, you're in the menu, it's going to still, you're in danger still because things could still happen to you. Ah, that makes total sense, because I think the initial original setting, baseline setting for the game is when you're in the menu, things don't pause. But it's a really good menu option to turn on, especially if you want to take time to read lore, which is why I have it on. Because I like to be able to stop and read lore and whatnot. Right? Okay. Alright, now it all makes sense. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is that? I feel like I should not. It's watching. And there's another seed. Okay, we're out of the worst of that. I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna take a risk. Pufferfish. You're gonna explode if I get too close to you. I am fairly confident of that. You are gonna explode. But what do you explode and how? Alright, another water-eating one. Dehydrated. Hello, pufferfish. Have this. Ow. Okay, yeah, it just knocks me back with big puffs. That's interesting. Okay, I bet that can break certain seeds, but I don't know. That's the wrong button. There we go. Vacuum that up, please. Oh, come on, that's not working. You know what? Alright, fine, I'll leave that seed there. I don't need it. I already got one that I can't open, so I only have so much resource space anyway. Worth a try to see how it worked, but not worth my life. Especially with radiation design coming all over it. I guess we know what the pufferfish does. I was seeing if it could throw stuff at it and see what it did. Oh, my bad, I goofed for keeping that secret. There's another seed. And what's that zone? Okay. I'll risk it. First, let me heal up a bit. For some healing. And more of that. Let's see if this seed's any different. Is it a different spot on the tree? So maybe it is. Nah, it's another dehydrated. Apparently these are... the dehydrated ones seem to be a pretty common setup. So, now I have to figure out some body of water in the area, maybe. Is there any bodies of water in the area I can use? The thing I read about it suggested there are yellow barrels sometimes on the road. that contain water, and that... Oh, wow, I didn't see that over there. That's really cool. Something in the distance-wise. Old structure, I guess. I guess you're staying in my house. But, yeah, suggested that there might be yellow barrels on the road in some cases, or that there might be, I know there are some levels where there is actual bodies of water on the ground. Okay, another one of those. There's a lot of these here. I don't like that. I'm close enough. I can just go up over. Oh wait, it probably needs to charge. Here we go. Let's check this. Okay, I think I actually had some resources I need. Usually light spawn. Oh, that's right. I don't know bulbs right now. So, let me see here. Do I have enough for battery jumper? I do now. Don't have more than 9-volt batteries, but we'll make that work. Alright, save that for the moment. Okay, let's drive in and do this. I need to get further away from this junction anyway in order to activate it, unless I want to activate the other one further away. I'd rather this middle one, just because I think it'll be more accessible. There's the... Seismic squall? Okay, this must be talking about the, whatever's going on here. Ah, yes. So the seismic squall is apparently going to cause a bunch of this. Great. Perfect. Not fun. I am not a fan of a bunch of pillars of earth trying to block me. Alright, there's my target. I think. No, wait, that's another target. Not my target. Well. Ooh, okay. I have a theory here. This looks like a conductor one. No, a wishbone. Okay, this is actually good. I've heard that these open up if you get this guy to pull off of it. Back here, I need you to pull on this. My understanding is that if you open that a couple times, you can... Yeah, you'll break it open on the second floor. Where'd you go? Over here. There you go, thank you. Careful about this, I should be able to avoid conductor while getting to zone's starting to crack, but we're okay. Alright, kill the light. Park. Kill the engine. Hold the lever crunk. And 6. Charge the battery. Be fine. Fine. Okay. Time to get out of here. Because I'm out of healing. My vehicle is beat up. How far out do I have to go before this will work? Shoot, I have to go a bit further. Cut up to the right, maybe. This could be a tough one. Through here, under here, around here. Yeah, I think I can do this. We'll check out that score, and that should also put us in a position where we can get on a road once again, and hopefully put the distance we need between us and the warp portal to be able to open it. First I have to get to the road alive. Oh, I am so sorry, my vehicle. I have put you through such a ringer, and for what? Rewards and a few other little odds and ends.
It's good to see you again. Looks like you're missing some of that wannabe wood paneling.
Yeah, been a little beat up. Does that mean you got something good for me? I could help with that? Where's the front?
What you see is what I've got.
Alright, alright. I do have... This is actually some really good stuff. I wish I had a bit more, because an Olympian torch is super good. Liberator MK2, crude flashlight, pry bar, armored bumper, lead-plated door. Man, okay, I actually wish I had more resources here, because some of these things are really good. But none of them are... Reinforced headlight. Man, yeah, no, I wish I had something, because the Olympian torch is really good for repairs.
Come on, surely there's something you're in need of? I need the scrap.
Unfortunately, I don't have the right things. I'm sorry. I need to move because the zone is closing in the direction I need to go. I need to get further out here.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. If it does, hit it back.
I like her, whoever she is. There we go. Okay. Now. Okay. Two things. One, I think those are the yellow barrels that it was mentioning about being able to use the hit with these. Flash. It works. Okay. Good to know. Whoa, that had a lot of interesting things in it. A balloon. Okay. Alright. All the goodies we wanted, got them. Also good to know that there are yellow barrels at water. Next. Let's turn around. Activate that. Boogie. Time to fly. If I stick to the road, I should be fine because I'm basically on the road. At that junction where I was before. Yeah, that should work. As long as I don't have a blocked roadway due to junk or a major anomaly. I tried to block it a little bit. There's a tree. Oh, look at that view as places being wrecked. Oh, they're trying to stop me. They are trying. There we go. Got around the anomalies. Come on, grab that. Got a little time. I can do it. Come on, Greed, don't get me killed. There we go, good enough. Getting out of here. I just have to get in, do this. Beam of totally safe light. Alright, that's our first expedition. That was a rough one. Admittedly, I don't feel like I took enough time to... Like, I don't feel like I was prepared for it nearly as well as I would have liked to be. Oh, my poor car. I think I have enough repair
That
putty.
worked! And you got back in one piece. This is incredible! While you were out, I started to look into the ZETI system and the data Oppie had gathered for it. Before you set out, you picked an expedition from the route planner, right? Those options were from the original data Oppie had for this project. Old stuff, but it still updated the locations when we booted it up. Pick a location, and the ZETI system gives you a disk drive. That drive doesn't just have the location data. It also has something Oppie calls threads. I don't quite understand what threads are yet. Unfortunately, Oppie didn't leave detailed comments for someone else snooping through her work.
Okay.
But I did find that ZETI stands for Zone Electromagnetic Thread Imaging, so I suspect it's scanning the threads from the rewoven hard drive. I'm delving through the numbers, and the data you collected from the expedition you just went on will be used to update the calculations and rework the hard drive. I believe this is the rewoven aspect of it.
Not that I'm eavesdropping or anything, but I did hear something about collected data. Conditions out in my neck of the woods are pretty dicey.
I'm sorry, this is an encrypted frequency. How did you...
Oh, don't worry. I'm just an entrepreneur here to sniff out a good opportunity. If you send me the details, specifications, and informations about the nonsense you come across while you're out on your expeditions, I can utilize it to craft you some special order parts or tools. That's only a long-distance offer. You send me the info I want, and I'll send your goodies through the pneumatubes.
This is classified, private. Who are you?
Goodness, touchy. I'll keep this to myself, I promise. My name is Ida. That's all I've got time for right now. The instability keeps me on the move. I'll rarely be close enough to even listen, let alone chime in. But hey, help a fellow scientist out. Don't keep all that data to yourself. Good luck.
Hey, how did you get... Well, why would we even trust your promise? And she's gone. Unbelievable. Well, my concerns about her disregard for privacy aside, she has a point and makes a good offer. These expeditions are dangerous, and if all she wants is the data, she'll have to figure out what to do with it on her own. But none of this is worth more than your safety. I do have a lot of questions, though. I need to get back to it, and I'm sure you're busy. Stay safe out there, driver.
Okay. Expeditions are a thing. Oh, and we have the Tinker Station now. Good. So this is how you deal with when your car acts up in weird ways by developing quirks. So we know what seems to be the problem. The horn is honked. Which is it? Trunk closes. And if you diagnose it correctly, it'll be like, cool, here's how you can fix it. And if you don't, it's like, not quite right. Bad guess. Okay, was it not? Hold on. Was it any car door then? Any car door closes. Zero out of 4 correct? What? Okay, maybe I'm just putting this in wrong. Give me 1 sec. Oh wait, I did do it wrong, I think. Okay, there's 2 quirks. That's good to know. No, it is definitely the trunk. Maybe I was on the wrong quirk? Actually, no, I don't think that's how that works, though. Okay, let me try. Trunk is closed. Horn honks. That's probably how it works. There we go. Guess refunded. Alright, correct diagnosis. Fixes. So now we know that quirk I can fix with a mechanics kit. I literally just need to get mechanics kit and go into there and it'll... Well, let's show you, because it's a little weird. Mechanics kit, mechanics kit. Pop that in. There's my goodies, I guess, for feeding the run. Alright. Fixes. Mechanics kit. Select. Fix quirk, yes. And now that one fixed. Now. Done. So now the next problem is trying to figure out what the other quirk is. But I'll do that off camera. Okay, it's summer tire. But it's peculiar? What does that mean? Peculiar trait mean? I'm gonna have to look into that too. Okay, for now, let me drop that. And let's see what we can do with this. Huh. Mounted stoplight? I bet I can take these off and move them around, right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. And what was this other one we got? Well, mounted mouth clock. That sounds cool. I don't know what that is. Oh, are those? Nice. Ah, okay, I can look at the wall anchor like I would it. Why is it saying I am insecure? Close screen. Why didn't that... What? That was weird. Okay, so they're a little touchy, I guess. Probably due to new patch and worked all the kinks out. All in all, we can work with that though. Let's see if this has anything worthwhile for us. Now that we're here. Okay, plasma. And plastic. Well, not ideally what I need. Anything new in here? Alright, that's some useful resources. Now let's see. Wood panel. I don't actually care about the wood panel, but let's see how it applies. this apply? Maybe the wood panel's the natural look? Nope, there we go. Okay, yeah, it might be the natural look on some of this, but not all of it. Doesn't apply to that. I think that applies. There we go. Odd. Well, store those for now. Actually, which one is the one I just used a bunch of? I'm gonna junk a few of these things. Summer tire. That one's pretty good still. Which one's popped more recently? Alright. I wish I knew what peculiar meant. So I'm going to have to do some research. I kind of want to make sure I know what peculiar means before I put it on, because I don't want it to be something bad. But given that it's a little star, it might be good. But we might be okay. For now, I am going to make a... What's that? Trunk in the trunk. I need unstable energy for that, so roof. Alright. Can't make a bunch of those yet. I am going to go in here and make a side storage for my car. Now that I have the fabric for it. So yeah, basically I just stick a bunch of stuff on the side of the car and now I have more storage. Which will be good for retrieving more supplies from the zone. Oh, we never did check, what is it, Series 4? Let's read that real quick before I close this up. Series 4. Take a good look. Take a good long look at that zone. All those botanists, biologists, chemists, artists using our backyard as a test bed for terraforming. They're reshaping our planet right under our noses. They're changing the oxygen content of the air. They're training giant electric moles to magnetize the soil. They've got robot dogs, and everyone who lives in there gets to enjoy it first. The rest of us Dumbos don't know what's coming, and one day when they pull that lever, they'll change this whole planet. But I'm ready for them. I know how to protect myself. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is pretty good. I do love my mayonnaise, but I don't think I would rely on it as a defensive tool. Transmission fragment. Origin unknown. Date unknown. Can anybody hear us? We're still inside the cabin. One of those things is tearing up the ground outside and it doesn't stop. It went through Baxter like when you walk through tall grass. Like he wasn't there. Come in. Control, can you hear us? You have to understand. They escaped containment. The anomalies escaped. They escaped. They all escaped. They all escaped. Sounds like someone's having a real bad day. Alright, storage. Lots of goodies. I need to get a fax machine. Can I make my fax machine yet? Fax machine. I need a circuit board first. Do I have what I need to make a circuit board? Gears. Circuit board has been researched. Can I make one? Circuit board. I do have enough. Make the fax machine. And you trust me, it'll make sense in a minute. Why? Curious, this frequency analyzer and X-tracker machine shouldn't be receiving anything. Is it even hooked up to phone lines? Let's put it right here. Alright, it comes with one nice. If you climb in from the roof, you don't even have to touch the floor. It'll never know you were there. It won't be able to trace you that way. You just get random fragments like this. And some of them are weirder than others. But it's a fun way to do lore building for the universe. And on top of that, I can store these things in there. Let me get all those that I have up there. And out of my car. Oh, I gotta store the surfboard. Alright. Now let's see here. Where's the surfboard? There we go. Swell of the waves, the surge of the foam, the smell of the salt. If you can't be there right now, this is certainly a fine reminder of some very good life choices. I did that selector. Hold on. Click. There we go. Now it's working. Install. Surfboard. Should be on my dash, right? Oh. Is that it hanging there? Yeah. I think that's... Is that something else? Oh, never mind. It's not hanging. It's a... Oh, it's an antenna topper. Okay. Funky. Alright. Anyway. Take that. Toss these into here for storage. And I just like to store them in here. I don't think there's any actual purpose to it. Like, I don't think there's any necessity to do so. But it's something I do. Okay. And let's take this thing and feed it to the trasher for a few spare parts. Oh, that was actually worth it more than I thought. Because I got some useful items out of there. Alright. So I gotta do some research. I have to do a whole lot of work on my poor car. I left my lights on. 1 sec. Yeah, I have to do a whole lot of work on my car. I have to do a whole lot of repairs before we even get close to moving on with the condition change detected. Storage restrictions to embark are light. All active conditions will take effect. Okay. So I could do another challenge run. Given how beat up that caused me to be, though, I think I want to hold off for the moment. Anomaly safety board poster does sound cool, though. Alright. Yeah, there's some cool little things you get there. Eerie, it's so dark here. Okay, at least there's that. That's not bad. But we do need to actually just go out and explore the zone some. Because otherwise we aren't going to get the next bit of storyline for the main campaign. And I need to harvest resources. But it looks like it's actually letting me go back and forth now, so that's great. Okay. Ooh, this is open now. Oh, I know why this is open. I think this is what we pop out of when we teleport back. That lines up with where we usually go suddenly into being. I think when we teleport back, I think we get teleported in via that. That's kind of cool. Alright. Now then, let me toss this hand back into the trasher as well, since I've already got a better one. Wrong button. R. Didn't get a bunch out of that, but a few things. Alright. things are shaping up, though. We're definitely getting some new goodies out of the game, and I'm happy to see where this ends up. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you continue to enjoy watching this. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the next episode's going to include because I have to do a lot of scavenging and just unlocking more of the zone in order to make the things progress. And I just plain need resources, so that's going to be all sorts of fun. I'm not sure where it's going to end up. But we'll see. It also, we might just get a bunch of radio transmissions from them talking about things, and so it could end up being a bunch of story stuff while we're exploring the zone. I'll probably have to do a bunch of editing on the next one. But good night, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with new releases if you haven't done so already. And yeah, have a great night. Bye. Maybe my lights look like wood paneling as well. That's weird.